So we are here today for reciprocal trig ratios. But to start off with, I want you to try to come up with just some estimates of each of these trig ratios. I don't want you to use a calculator, and I want you to think about the unit circle. So take a minute right now, press pause, and try some of these out, and then come back and check your answer. And if you need a little hint, I can help you through one of them. So we're looking at the unit circle here. The sine of 40 degrees. Well, remember, it's cosine comma sine for our xy ordered pair. So if we are looking at the sine, we're going to be looking at the height of our value. So 40 degrees is here. So we have cosine comma sine. So we're looking here. We know that the reference angle is just 40 degrees. Well, 140 degrees falls right here. That reference angle is also 40 degrees, and we're looking at cosine sine. Well, these two have the same reference angle and the same height, so therefore these two ratios will be equal. So go ahead and give the rest of them a shot here, and I'll work through them slowly, well, kind of slowly, and you can check in. So cosine of 20, so 20 degrees is here. The cosine is your x value, so we're looking at a positive value. Cosine of 160, reference angle here is 20 degrees, but this direction, our cosine is negative. Remember, all students, the only thing positive in this quadrant is sine, and we're dealing with cosine, which is the negative x direction, so therefore the cosine of 20 is going to be larger than the cosine of 160. All right, tangent, oh that's fun. You get tan in Southern California, so we're dividing the two ratios. Tangent of 310, we're looking here. Don't forget we get tan in Southern California. Well, in this quadrant here, we have I'll put it over here again, CS. We have a positive C, but a negative S, so that's going to give us a negative tan. And that was for our 310 here. Well, let's take a look now at the tangent of 50. Well, 50 degrees is going to be right here. Well, we're in the positive quadrant, so S divided by C, those are all positive values, so the tangent of 50 is going to be greater. All right, let's try the next one. 195. 195 falls here. This is 195. We're looking at the sine, so we're looking at our y value, and in this quadrant, our sine is actually a negative value. Well, let's look at 15 degrees. That's right here. Oops, 15. I'm supposed to write here. And cosine sine, well, my sine is positive. All of our values are positive here, so 195 is less than. Let's go ahead and try the next one. Oops, that didn't work for me. So our next one is the cosine of 355. 355 here. Cosine, we're looking at a positive, so this is 355. And our cosine here is positive because we're going in the x direction. So we have a positive value. This is going to be a positive value here. Cosine of 185. If we look here, that's going to be down here. This is 185. And we're looking at cosine. That is a negative cosine in this direction. So this is going to be negative. Therefore, that is greater than. And the last one here, we have tan of 110. So 110 degrees will fall about here. Tangent is tan in Southern California. Well, our S value is positive. Our C value is negative, and let's just go ahead and throw in our reference angle here, which is 70 degrees. Then we'll look at the other one, 290. This is 290 degrees. Tangent is Southern California. Here we have a positive cosine and a negative sine. So we're still, both of these will give us a negative value. So now we need to figure out, well, which one is bigger? Let's look at this reference angle. Happens to be, if it's 290, that's also 70 degrees. So those two angles are going to be equal.